Yo, what's up you guys? This is going to be a tutorial on simplifying exponential expressions. Now, unfortunately, I don't like doing much skits, and that's supposed to be the whole point of this video. So instead, I'm just going to show you the tutorial on this board. It's a board. Alright, anyways. So, simplifying exponential expressions. Now, I'm going to give you guys two examples just to get you guys into it. These are not the actual examples I'm going to teach you, but it's something to start off with. So, the first thing I'm going to start off with is something like 3 times y to the... Hey, why not? Okay, so since both the coefficients are the same, all we have to do is worry about the exponents. Now, the exponents in this situation, since both the coefficient with the exponent are being multiplied by the other coefficient with the exponent, now usually people will think that you have to multiply the exponents. This is not the case. Actually, you need to add them. So instead of it equaling something big like 24, it won't. It will actually equal y to the 11th. Right? Question mark? Question mark? Yeah. Anyways, sorry, my math is weird and my shadow is everywhere. Holy crap, my shadow is everywhere. Anyways, so next, all that, by the way, is going to be multiplying the exponents. Now this is dividing the exponents. So just like multiplication, let's see, hold on, let me just write this really quick. Now, just like the multiplication was to add, the division is going to be to subtract. Now, this is going to equal to 7. These are just small things just to get you guys going on it. Now, you see that these just subtract. Easy, simple. Won't be that hard. Now, I'm going to teach you guys the real thing. First one that I'm going to teach you is going to be the product to a power. Now, product to a power is going to be a tiny bit more difficult. Just a tiny bit. Usually, it's actually pretty easy. So we're going to start off with, let's say, 4x. Let's see, you guys can see that. To the power of 9, y to the power of 2. Let's put this squared. Okay, so now it's not with the multiplication since the coefficients are not the same. So instead, we're going to worry about the outside exponent, this one right here. Sorry, don't worry about that, it's not part of the problem. Okay, so now we're going to use something called the distributive property. Now the distributive property is actually going to be to distribute this 2 and distribute it to here, and to here. So first off, we're going to do this. So the 2 is going to be multiplied by the y squared. Now this is going to give us, I forgot to write my equal sign, and my shadow is still everywhere. Damn. Okay, so this is going to give us y to, okay, I forgot to explain this part. How we started off was to add, the next part was to subtract. Well, this part is actually going to be to multiply them, since we're doing a power onto a power. So we're going to multiply 2 by 2. So this is actually, oh man, my shadow is everywhere today, isn't it? Okay, so it's actually going to give us y to the fourth power. And now since we're multiplying the 2 by the 9, or the x to the power of 9, it's going to give us x to the 18th. I probably should, wait, you guys can't see that. Let's see. I probably shouldn't use this little thing because it's not going to work very well, but x to the 18th. Yeah, you guys should see that. And now, of course, the normal 4 squared, it's just going to give you 16. Or 16. 16. Trust me, it's a 16. Alright, so it's simple. Just, if it's powered onto a power, it's just going to be multiplying. The others were just adding and subtracting. Now this one is literally multiplying. Oops, I had my cleaning utensil somewhere where the light doesn't shine. Anyways, so next what I'm going to teach you guys is going to be quotient to a power. Now I'm going to take this up just a tiny bit just to speed up this video, and I'm going to add some stuff. Or you know what, let's start off with another product to a power. So let's see, let me make up one out of random. 8. Oh, that does not look like an 8 at all. Man, I'm horrible at this. Probably my editing might be a little bit better, hopefully. Anyway, so I'm going to start off with 8. Why? I'm going to take it just a tiny step further. You guys will see right now. Now, if you guys caught it, this power to the 7th actually is a negative, but right now let's not worry about that. Let's just go along with the problem. So we're going to do the exact same thing that we did before, the distributive property, which is to take the 3, move it to the 6, take the 3, move it to the 7, take the 3 and move it to the 8th. Okay, so this is going to, we're going to have to multiply this. This is going to, man, my shadow. Sorry, I'm on my floor and, you know, stuff. Okay, so this is actually going to give us 3, it's going to give us 512. That's 3 cubed. And since we're multiplying 3 by negative 7, it's just the exact same thing as normal multiplication. It's going to give us y to the negative 21, and z is going to give us 3 times 6, 18. And my 18, they just, I don't know what they look like. They look like a person without any arms or legs. I don't know, I think I'm crazy. Anyways, so now let's worry about that negative 21. That power, that's y to the power of negative 21. Man, I messed up so much. Okay, so this is kind of not looking right. Hold on, let me make this a little more clear. Hopefully I memorized the answer to that. Alright, so let's make this a little larger since I put it all the way at the end. 12, negative 21st, 21. Don't say 21, please. Okay. Why are my 8s not looking like 8s? Man, I do not know how to math right now. Anyways, so I say anyways a lot and Alright. So let's take this 21 into this negative 21 into consideration. Now, in order to actually take the negative out of an exponent like this, is to completely transfer it to the other side, kind of like making a fraction. Now, this, in order to cancel it out, it's actually going to give us 512 z to the 18th. Looks like the best 8 that I've made so far. Well, this has been a successful video so far, hasn't it? But to the 18th? Why are my 8s? This thing just looks like a line with a circle. Or, that's not even a circle, it's just a line trying to stretch out its arm. Anyways. Damn, I do say anyways. Again, and again, and again. Okay. So it's going to give us y to the 21st. I've been getting a few messages. I don't know if you guys heard that, or if you guys are hearing my air. Sorry, my house is really hot right now. Nobody cares, do they? Sorry if my camera looks a little different. Something happened with the whole crap. My video stopped because it was too big. And I have to do this not all over again, but just the quotient part. So I'm gonna start off with I'm gonna start this little part off with the quotient. quotient to a power. Now this is going to include the quotient to a power, power to a power, and I'm going to throw in a negative because the last time it was not that great. So let's start off with x negative 6 over y 4 to the third. So now we've already done this before. We've done the distributive properties, and it's going to be the exact same thing. We're just going to move the 3 and take it to the negative 6, the 3 and move it to the 4. This is easily going to give us simple. My shadow. It's going to give something as simple like this. My 8s are still not good. Alright, so it's just going to simply give us this. Now, this 18, of course, is going to come down, and since there's not going to be anything up there, the process of moving it down is just going to make the top part equal to 1. So I guess visual example is the best way to teach. So sorry if it looks weird. I'm using the camera from my device. So let's see. I'm going to get this. It's going to be transferred to the bottom. So this is how it's going to look like. We already went through of how it was, right? We already went through of how it goes from here to here. It's just going to be transferred the negative to over here, and it would work actually vice versa. Let me give you a small example of that, just in case. Let's say everything was reversed, like the x was at the bottom. For example, let's say we started off with this problem instead. X to the 4, y to the 4, x to the negative 6. And I almost lost my train of thought for a few seconds. Like that. It's going to give us almost the exact same answer, except everything's reversed. Y to the 12 over x to the negative 18. Now, since it's already at the bottom, it's simple to say that it's going to move to the top. Of course, let me visual example this thing, because usually my teacher likes doing visual examples. That actually helps us a lot more than just telling us this. We actually like it. It's easily just going to be x to the 18th, y to the 12th. Something's going on with my mouth. But yeah, this is going to be the end of it. I'm not too sure what else to put. This should be everything for simplifying exponential expressions. And if you guys like this, then you guys can tell me. I'll see if I can post up another video. I'll probably need to learn how to teach better, because right now I really suck at this. As you can tell, this entire video was a complete failure. But if you guys liked it and you guys think I teach fairly well, I can keep doing this. And there's a hair on this thing. I can keep doing this. Well, yeah. This is the end. That's an 8, everybody. That's an 8. And that's sad, that's how I write. That's so sad. Cracker. Oh yeah, this is the end. Later.